Hi, everybody. This is Miss Myrna coming to you from the West Nyack Library. As you can see, I'm inside the building in the activity room, not outdoors where we had hoped to have our origami program. Unfortunately, you know, that got really soaked out with a big rain and we had to cancel. So we're going to do our origami today, and I'm going to have packets of paper here at the library. So after you've watched the recording, you're welcome to come in and get a packet to use. So since our summer reading program is Tails and Tales, we're going to be doing all animals today. And the first one is this cute little puppy. He's really nice and easy, and you need 2 pieces of paper because the head is separate and the body is separate. Okay, so we start off with the piece for the head. And you know, the fun thing about origami is you can use any color you want. You don't have to use real doggy colors. You can if you want to. So the paper is white on one side and colored on the other. And I'm going to put the 2 corners together like that and crease along the bottom. I have to put it down on the table to do that, so I apologize because you can't see me creasing it. But here it is, my triangle. And then I open it up and turn it, and I'm going to make the triangle the other way. And here it is. Now it has a crease one way and a crease the other way. Okay. I put this one back. And now I'm going to make my dog's ears. And you can really make them any way you want to shape them. But I put my finger here a little away from the middle. Can you see the crease right there where the middle is? Okay, I put a finger here to show me where the middle is. And I fold down one ear. And then I try to put my finger about the same distance on the other side and fold down the other ear. Okay, so there's my doggy with 2 ears. Now I want to give him a white nose. So I'm going to fold up this corner down on the bottom. Pretty much any way that you like it to be. Okay. Now, right now, it's not a white nose, it's a brown nose. So I'm going to take the flap with the brown and tuck it inside. And now he has a white nose with the brown tucked inside right there. And I'm going to be able to slide his body in. So now you would give him some eyes and a nose and a mouth, and the head is ready. Okay, now comes the body. Take another piece. I took the same color, but you don't have to take the same color. You can use a different one if you like. Your doggy, he can be 2 colors. So again, I'm going to make a triangle. There he is. And I'm going to turn it. So this part is his back. This is the bottom that stands on the table. This is the front where his legs are. And I'm going to give him a tail. So I take this point down at the bottom and just fold it over. He can have a big tail or a little tail, whatever you like. Okay, I folded it over that much. Now, when I put this point up into the head, he's going to stand on the table. And there's your little doggy, all finished. Arf, arf, arf. Perfect for a little dog. Now, remember a long time ago, we made some videos that are on the recordings, I should say, that are on the children's page. The very first one that we did shows you how to make a square out of a piece of copy paper. So if you go back and look at that, you can make some squares and get started right away without even stopping at the library to get your paper. But the paper is going to be waiting. So we made an animal for the land. Now we're going to make an animal to go in the water. Can you guess what it might be? Fish? No. A jellyfish with tentacles? No. It's a whale. And that's what we're going to make next. Okay, so take another piece of paper if you have. If not, if you get your origami paper, you can do it then. And we're going to start off. Here it is again, 2 colors. That's how origami paper usually comes. Not always, but usually. We're going to pull the white side up and make a colored triangle. I have to put it on my table to give it a good crease. There he is. Open it up and put the crease so it goes up and down or vertically. And what we're going to do now is make, some people call it a kite shape, some people call it an ice cream cone shape. And the way we do it is we bring the side to the crease that goes in the middle. And you want to try and get a nice point if you can. So here it is. I'll open it up so you can see it again. Okay. I took the side and I brought it straight over to the middle and I made this nice narrow point down here. You see it looking like a vanilla ice cream cone or half a cone. We're going to finish the cone. So now I take the other half, bring it to the middle. I'm bringing it just to touch the one that I did before. And here he is. Okay, now it's a vanilla ice cream cone. This side is a kite. All right, but we want to be on the ice cream cone side. I'm going to take the point and bring it straight down to where the cone ends. And I'm going to stay in the middle so it all lines up nicely. Okay, there it is. Now I turn it over. This is going to be the head end. Now I turn it over and I'm going to fold the tail end. There's no exact spot. This is pretty much wherever you would like to have it. So I'm going to bring it up. I want a big tail. I'm bringing it up this high. Can you get an idea of how high it is? It's kind of about a third of the way, or maybe even a little more. Okay, now I had a crease here from before. The only thing is the tail wasn't creased, but I'm going to fold it in half. Here's the tail. Tail is lying down. Very tired tail. Okay, I'm going to bring it up. I'm holding this closed, I'm holding this with the other hand. Up, up, up. I think I like my tail to be about so high. And there's my wheel, all done. Now, if you have a scissor, you can open this up a little ways and make a little cut and kind of make two little fins at the top, but I don't have a scissor with me, so I'll leave him like this. Here's my other one. Okay. And you can see I gave him an eye and a smiling mouth. And here's the other side. I put the face on both sides. So you can do that on the one that we just made. Swimming away out of the picture. And that's the water one. Okay. The next one that we're going to do 4 today. The next one is something that goes in the air. Can you guess? Remember, it's in the animal family. It could be a bumblebee, but it's not. It could be, help me guess, what else do you think it might be? A bird? No, not a bird. It's something that's called a flutterby, which is kind of a made-up name for a butterfly. And the reason that this is called a flutterby, I don't know if how well you're going to be able to see it, but when I fly this one, I have my finger inside. When I fly it, it doesn't fly straight. It's not like an airplane that would go straight. This just goes a little ways, and then it goes over and over and over till it reaches the ground. Let me see if I can show it to you. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. I move back and I'm holding it up and I send it. Did you see it? It did. It fluttered down. Okay, we'll do it again. Starting it here, send it straight. Did you see it spinning till it reached the ground? Mine landed on the floor, Okay, so that's the Flutterby. So let's see. I think I'll make my Flutterby. Well, the other one was blue. Maybe I'll make him yellow. A yellow Flutterby. You think that'll be good? So we're going to start off the same way we started the other. White side up. Put the points together. And make, this one is a yellow triangle. Okay, Ray has a yellow triangle. Now I'm going to fold it in half, side to side. I don't want a little crimp in there, so I put my finger in and give it a little pull. And I fold it in half. Then this crease gets opened back up again. It's just there so you know where the center is. Now we're going to take the top and I'm going to fold it past the bottom, but you want it to still stay even with that center line. So let's go past the bottom. About that much past. It's kind of about, if I turn it around, it's about the size of a dime past the bottom. Okay. And now I'm going to fold it in half. With his little head on the outside. Okay. Was like that. The head is on the outside. Fold it in half. We're almost finished with this Flutterby. The next step is to fold the wing down, and you fold it down so it just touches the head. It comes to there. See it? That little corner. And I'm folding it straight down. Okay. Starts at the edge of the head. And here you can see it's even with the other layers. It's straight down. And now it's very easy because I bring this one down to match the first one. There they are both down. And then I put them straight out the way a bird would be, you know, the way it would have its wings straight out. And there it is. You can give him an eye. I gave my first one an eye on the front and back, and I put it out. And if we were here the way we were supposed to be, I would tell everyone to stand up now and try to fly it. And you'll see, maybe if I put my hand up, you'll see it fluttering more. Fluttering. Did you see it? Or did it go out of range of camera? Let's see. Let's try it if I sit way back here. I put it up and did you see it doing it? and it ended up on the floor. I wish you were in the room with me because it's so much more fun if we do it together and everybody is trying them. But you'll still be able to do it at home with any paper that you have or the origami paper that I have here in the library for you. And the last one that we're going to do is another land creature. And this is just so cute. I had to give us this one. This is a little bunny. You see him? And he just stands or sits on the table. Let's see if I can. I want to make something so you can see it, but can you see him? Well, this isn't steady enough. Anyway, take my word for it. He sits on the table. He does that. So he's kind of cute, just the head, no body, but I like him anyway. Okay, so take a bunny color. I like, let's see, I think I'm gonna make a little gray bunny. But bunnies out in the garden are often gray. Can you see the difference? Yeah, I guess you can. Okay, fold the triangle with the white inside. There it is. And open it up and fold it the other way because I want you to have a crease up the middle. Okay, everybody has that. Now, step 2, you're going to fold up the bottom edge about 3/4 of an inch. The adults will help with that. It's about that much. Okay, and crease it down. And make sure that the crease is in the middle. There it is. Now, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the crease in the middle? I guess you can. Okay. I'm going to put my finger there right where the crease is because I'm going to fold up the ear and I don't want it to go past that. I want my finger to keep it stopped right there. Okay, here was my finger. And I'm folding it up near the center. It doesn't have to be exactly at the center. And then this is going to be one ear. And now I take the other ear and do the same thing. Fold it up near. And it looks like that. Okay. So I brought one up and the other up, and they're both at the center. Okay. Now the bottom, we're still looking at the back. We want to make the little stand that lets him stand up. So that we're going to fold up about an inch, a little more than the ears. Just make sure you leave enough for his face. So let's see. This part is very thick. This is the only part that's hard, not because it's a hard fold, but just because there are a lot of layers of paper and it's thick. Okay, so there it is, about an inch. Folded it up. Okay, and that's going to be the stand. So when he's on the table, you see his face. Now I turn it around to the part that's the front, and I don't want my bunny to have this pointy head. So I'm going to just pull down a little bit. This is what we call to taste, however you like it. So the top of his head is more flat. I folded it down that much. Let me take it out and show you. See, it was that much. And I just folded it to the inside. And there's my bunny. All done. And here's the other one. So I have two bunnies. This one has skinnier ears than this one. You see both of them? And he has a face. This one doesn't have a face yet. I'll leave it for you to make the face. Okay, so that's origami for today. And I want to tell you, if we were all outside folding together and everybody making the faces and doing all the things, it would take a little bit longer than this recording is taking. But we're doing the best we can because we did get rained out. And you want to know a funny thing? Right now, as I'm making this recording, I'm looking out the window and it's raining and it's thundering. No lightning, but a lot of rain. So I guess origami was meant to be on a rainy day. Anyway, I hope we stop having rain when we're supposed to have programs. And I want to tell you about two that are coming up. The first one is this Monday at 6:30. I don't have the date. It's Monday. I don't remember. This coming Monday, I think it's the 13th. Today is the 8th, I think. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe it's the 12th. It's the 12th or 13th, whichever is Monday at 6:30. And there's going to be a story time outdoors. Everybody, please hope that we have nice weather, not another rainy day. And then on Tuesday, the very next day, we have Mr. Chris doing magical melodies. If you saw Mr. Chris do his recorded show and you saw how exciting and how much fun it was, well, having him here in person at the library is going to be even better. So I hope you can register and come Monday and Tuesday. Bring chairs, bring blankets to sit on. And if there's no rain, we're going to have a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed the origami, and we'll see you again soon. Bye now.